If you consume these foods, they can ruin your liver. The liver plays a vital role in our body, responsible for processing and metabolizing everything we consume, from food to medication. However, certain foods can overload and harm this essential organ, compromising its function and, consequently, our overall health. In this video, we'll highlight some of the most damaging foods for the liver, those we should avoid or consume in moderation. Understanding how these foods affect our liver is crucial for making more conscious decisions regarding our diet and lifestyle. So, get ready to discover what these foods are and how you can make healthier choices to preserve the health of your liver. Number 1. Fried foods. High fat content. Fried foods are typically high in unhealthy fats, such as saturated and trans fats. These fats are difficult for the liver to metabolize efficiently. Continuous consumption of high-fat foods puts strain on the liver as it works harder to process and break down these fats. Over time, this can lead to fatty liver disease, a condition characterized by the accumulation of fat in liver cells, impairing liver function and potentially leading to more severe liver problems. Caloric load. Fried foods are often calorie-dense due to the absorption of oil during the frying process. Excessive calorie intake can lead to weight gain and obesity, both of which are associated with an increased risk of non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, NAFLD, and non-alcoholic steatohepatitis, NASH. These conditions involve the accumulation of fat in the liver, inflammation, and can progress to more serious liver damage, including cirrhosis and liver cancer if left untreated. Formation of toxic compounds. The high temperatures used in frying can lead to the formation of harmful compounds, such as acrylamide, heterocyclic amines, HCAs, and polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons, PAHs. These compounds have been linked to liver damage and an increased risk of liver cancer. Additionally, the oxidation of oils during frying produces free radicals, which can cause oxidative stress and damage liver cells. Continuous exposure to these toxic compounds can contribute to liver inflammation, oxidative damage, and impaired liver function over time. Number 2. Alcohol. Liver inflammation and damage. Alcohol is metabolized in the liver, where enzymes break it down into byproducts that can be eliminated from the body. However, excessive alcohol consumption can overwhelm the liver's capacity to metabolize it efficiently. This leads to the accumulation of toxic byproducts, causing inflammation and damage to liver cells. Over time, this can progress to more serious conditions such as alcoholic hepatitis, characterized by liver inflammation, swelling, and in severe cases, liver failure. Fatty liver disease. Alcohol is a significant contributor to the development of fatty liver disease, a condition characterized by the accumulation of fat in liver cells. When alcohol is metabolized, it generates substances that interfere with the breakdown of fats in the liver. As a result, fat accumulates, leading to fatty liver disease. If left unchecked, fatty liver disease can progress to more severe conditions such as alcoholic steatohepatitis and cirrhosis, which can ultimately result in liver failure or liver cancer. Liver cirrhosis. Prolonged alcohol abuse can lead to the development of liver cirrhosis, a late stage of scarring of the liver tissue. Cirrhosis disrupts the normal structure and function of the liver, impairing its ability to perform essential tasks such as detoxification, protein synthesis, and bile production. Symptoms of cirrhosis include fatigue, jaundice, fluid retention, and confusion. Cirrhosis is irreversible and can be life-threatening, often requiring liver transplantation as the only treatment option for end-stage liver failure caused by alcohol-related cirrhosis. Number 3. Packaged snack foods. High levels of added sugars and refined carbohydrates. Packaged snack foods often contain high levels of added sugars and refined carbohydrates, such as white flour. These ingredients can contribute to weight gain, insulin resistance, and fatty liver disease. Excessive consumption of added sugars can lead to increased fat deposition in the liver, promoting the development of non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, NAFLD. Over time, NAFLD can progress to more severe liver conditions, including non-alcoholic steatohepatitis, NASH, and cirrhosis. Processed trans fats and unhealthy oils. many packaged snack foods are high in processed trans fats and unhealthy oils, such as hydrogenated oils and palm oil. These fats are difficult for the liver to metabolize and can contribute to inflammation and oxidative stress in liver cells. Chronic consumption of trans fats has been linked to an increased risk of liver damage, insulin resistance, and cardiovascular disease. Moreover, the hydrogenation process used to create trans fats can generate harmful compounds that further exacerbate liver damage. Artificial additives and preservatives. Packaged snack foods often contain a variety of artificial additives, preservatives, and flavor enhancers to improve taste, texture, and shelf life. Some of these additives, such as artificial sweeteners, colors, and flavorings, may have adverse effects on liver health. For example, certain artificial sweeteners have been associated with liver inflammation and insulin resistance, while artificial colors and preservatives may contain chemicals that burden the liver's detoxification pathways. Continuous exposure to these additives can contribute to liver dysfunction and compromise overall liver health. Number 4. Raisins. High sugar content. Raisins are naturally high in sugar, primarily fructose. Excessive consumption of fructose has been linked to various metabolic issues, including insulin resistance, fatty liver disease, and inflammation. When consumed in large quantities, the liver is tasked with metabolizing the excess fructose, which can lead to increased fat production and accumulation in the liver. Over time, this can contribute to the development of non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, NAFLD, condition characterized by excessive fat deposition in liver cells, which can progress to more severe liver damage if left untreated. Potential mycotoxin contamination. Raisins, like other dried fruits, may be susceptible to mycotoxin contamination. Mycotoxins are toxic compounds produced by molds that can grow on fruits, especially when they are dried. Aflatoxins, one type of mycotoxin, are particularly concerning as they are known to be carcinogenic and can damage the liver. Chronic exposure to aflatoxins through contaminated raisins or other dried fruits may increase the risk of liver cancer and other liver-related disorders. High glycemic index. Despite being a natural fruit, raisins have a relatively high glycemic index, GI. Foods with a high GI can cause rapid spikes in blood sugar levels, which may put additional stress on the liver and contribute to insulin resistance over time. Insulin resistance is a key factor in the development of metabolic syndrome and NAFLD. Consuming foods with a lower GI, such as fresh fruits or vegetables, may be a better choice for maintaining stable blood sugar levels and supporting overall liver health. If you're looking for a complete life transformation over the next 3 weeks, then you're in the right place. We present you the Smoothie Diet, the weight loss program that is revolutionizing the world due to its speed and effectiveness. Whether you need to lose the last 5 to 10 pounds or you want to get rid of 40 pounds or more, this will work for you. This diet is extremely flexible, so even though this program is 21 days, you can continue using it for as long as you want to lose as much weight as you want. In this program you will receive the complete 21-day weight loss and health improvement program, over 36 delicious fat-melting meal replacement smoothie recipes, shopping lists for each week to make it super simple to get everything you need, and smoothie making tips and prep guide to make sure there is zero trial and error. In addition to receiving 2 more bonuses to further enhance your weight loss. For more information, access the link in the description, or the link pinned in the first comment. Number 5. Sodas. High sugar content. Sodas are loaded with added sugars, typically in the form of high fructose corn syrup or sucrose. Excessive sugar consumption overwhelms the liver's capacity to metabolize it efficiently. The liver metabolizes fructose differently from glucose, and excessive fructose consumption can lead to increased fat production and accumulation in the liver. This can contribute to the development of non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, NAFLD, a condition characterized by excessive fat deposition in liver cells, inflammation, and liver damage. Liver fat accumulation. Regular consumption of sugary sodas can lead to the accumulation of fat in the liver, even in individuals who are not overweight. This condition, known as non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, NAFLD, is a precursor to more serious liver problems such as non-alcoholic steatohepatitis, NASH, liver fibrosis, cirrhosis, and even liver cancer. NAFLD is closely associated with insulin resistance and metabolic syndrome, conditions that increase the risk of cardiovascular disease and type 2 diabetes. Harmful additives and caramel colorings. Sodas often contain additives and caramel colorings, some of which have been linked to adverse health effects. For example, certain caramel colorings contain compounds called formethylamidazole, for MEI, which have been associated with an increased risk of cancer in animal studies. Additionally, some sodas may contain artificial sweeteners, such as aspartame, which have been linked to liver inflammation and other metabolic disturbances in some studies. Continuous consumption of sodas containing these additives may contribute to liver damage and compromise overall liver health. Number 6. Fast foods. High in unhealthy fats and calories. Fast foods are often high in unhealthy fats, particularly saturated and trans fats, as well as calories. Consuming these fats and calories in excess can lead to weight gain and obesity, both of which are significant risk factors for non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, NAFLD. NAFLD occurs when fat accumulates in the liver cells, leading to inflammation and potentially progressing to more severe liver conditions like non-alcoholic steatohepatitis, NASH, and liver fibrosis. Loaded with sodium, fast foods are notorious for their high sodium content, which contributes to the development of hypertension, high blood pressure. Excessive sodium intake can also lead to fluid retention and swelling, putting additional strain on the liver's ability to function properly. Moreover, high sodium intake has been linked to an increased risk of liver damage and liver disease progression, particularly in individuals with pre-existing liver conditions. Rich in added sugars and refined carbohydrates, fast foods often contain large amounts of added sugars and refined carbohydrates, such as white bread, buns, and sugary sauces. These ingredients can cause rapid spikes in blood sugar levels, leading to insulin resistance over time. Insulin resistance is a key driver of NAFLD, as it promotes the accumulation of fat in the liver and increases the risk of liver inflammation and damage. Additionally, diets high in added sugars have been associated with an increased risk of liver fibrosis and liver cancer. Number 7. Sugar. Promotes fatty liver disease. When we consume sugar, especially in the form of fructose found in high fructose corn syrup and table sugar, sucrose, it is primarily metabolized in the liver. Excess fructose consumption overwhelms the liver's capacity to process it, leading to the synthesis of fatty acids and triglycerides. These fats can accumulate in liver cells, leading to the development of non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, NAFLD. NAFLD ranges from simple fatty liver to more severe conditions like non-alcoholic steatohepatitis, NASH, which can progress to cirrhosis and liver failure. Increases insulin resistance. High sugar intake can lead to insulin resistance, a condition in which cells become less responsive to insulin signals. As a result, the pancreas produces more insulin to maintain normal blood sugar levels. Elevated insulin levels can promote fat accumulation in the liver and exacerbate inflammation, contributing to the progression of liver diseases such as NAFLD and NASH. Insulin resistance is also associated with metabolic syndrome, a cluster of conditions including abdominal obesity, high blood pressure, and abnormal lipid levels, all of which increase the risk of liver damage. Promotes inflammation and oxidative stress. Excessive sugar consumption can trigger inflammatory responses and oxidative stress in the liver. High sugar intake stimulates the production of pro-inflammatory cytokines and activates pathways that promote inflammation within the liver. Chronic inflammation and oxidative stress damage liver cells and impair liver function. Moreover, oxidative stress can lead to the formation of reactive oxygen species, ROS, that damage cellular structures and promote the progression of liver diseases. Over time, chronic inflammation and oxidative stress can contribute to the development of liver fibrosis, cirrhosis, and hepatocellular carcinoma, liver cancer. Number 8. Trans fats. Increases LDL cholesterol and triglycerides. Trans fats, also known as partially hydrogenated oils, raise levels of LDL cholesterol, commonly referred to as bad cholesterol, while simultaneously lowering levels of HDL cholesterol, or good cholesterol. This imbalance in cholesterol levels contributes to the buildup of fatty deposits in the liver, leading to non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. Additionally, trans fats increase triglyceride levels in the blood, which further exacerbates liver damage and increases the risk of cardiovascular diseases. Promotes inflammation and oxidative stress. Trans fats induce inflammation and oxidative stress in the liver, contributing to the progression of liver diseases such as non-alcoholic steatohepatitis, NASH, and liver fibrosis. These harmful fats trigger the release of pro-inflammatory cytokines and promote the formation of reactive oxygen species, ROS, in liver cells. Chronic inflammation and oxidative stress damage liver tissues, impair liver function, and increase susceptibility to liver diseases, including cirrhosis and liver cancer. Impairs insulin sensitivity. Consumption of trans fats has been linked to insulin resistance, a condition in which cells become less responsive to insulin signals. Insulin resistance disrupts glucose metabolism and promotes the accumulation of fat in the liver, contributing to the development of NAFLD. Moreover, insulin resistance is associated with metabolic syndrome, a cluster of conditions including obesity, high blood pressure, and abnormal lipid levels, all of which increase the risk of liver damage and cardiovascular diseases. Thanks for watching until the end. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel and share with your friends.